Look at the clock on your phone. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 360 degrees in a circle. You think you know where that came from. From us, from people. Figuring out things little by little. Don't be so sure. That way of counting started with the Sumerians, over 4,000 years ago. They built some of the first cities on Earth, and every clock on the planet still runs on their math. But here's the strange part. The Sumerians never said they invented it. They said someone gave it to them. 500,000 clay tablets have been dug out of the ground in Iraq. Most of them are boring, receipts, lists. Who owes who how much barley? Writing wasn't invented by poets, it was invented by accountants. But mixed in, with all that paperwork, are other tablets. Tablets about beings who came down from the sky. Beings who were tired of working, so they built something to do the work for them. That's us. That's us. Let's read what they actually wrote. One story is called Atrahasis. It says the big gods made the small gods do all the hard work, digging canals and hauling mud for 40 years. And then the small gods snapped. They burned their tools in the middle of the night and marched on the boss god's house. The oldest story on Earth has a strike in it. And how did the gods fix it? They built a worker. The story says they mixed clay with the blood of a god who had intelligence. Then the boss god says it right out loud. I have imposed your drudgery on man. Ooh, drudgery means the hard, boring work. He's saying humans do it now. A second story, in a totally different language, says the same thing. A god is asked to create a substitute for the gods so that they can be freed for the toll. A substitute, a stand-in. That was us. Then there's the Sumerian king list. It's a plain, official list of kings, except the first kings ruled for 28,000 years. It's written down like a tax form. And then one line. Then the flood swept over. So, aliens? And that's what a writer named Zechariah said back in 1976. He said the Anunnaki, aka the Sumerian gods, were aliens from a hidden planet called Nibiru. He said they came to Earth for gold and built humans in a lab to dig it up. Here's the truth. Almost none of that is in the tablets. Not one tablet talks about DNA or labs or gold mines. Sitchin made that part up. And it gets worse for him. He said the name Anunnaki means those who came from heaven to earth. It doesn't. Experts say it means princely offspring, the children of the sky god. It's a family name, not a spaceship crew. He said Nibiru is a hidden planet, but the Babylonians wrote down exactly what Nibiru is in their own guide to the stars. Nibiru is Jupiter. It's right there on the tablet. You can look it up. And here's the biggest problem of all. The sudden rise of Sumer wasn't sudden. Dig under the Sumerian cities, and you find all their villages going back thousands of years more. In one city, Eridu, there are 17 temples stacked on top of each other. Each one was built on the ruins of the last one. A little bigger every time for the same god. That's not aliens landing. That's people building slowly for a very long time. So the alien story falls apart. But here's what doesn't. The tablets are real. 500,000 of them. Sitting in museums right now. They are the oldest stories human beings ever wrote down. And in those very first stories, we didn't call ourselves heroes. We didn't say we climbed to the top. We said we were made out of clay and blood to carry someone else's baskets. Think about that. The first thing humanity ever wrote about itself was, we were built to work for someone else. No alien theory needed, no fake translations. That part is just there, in the clay. And nobody fully knows why. Look at your clock again. 60 seconds, 60 minutes, whatever this old strange gift is, you're holding a piece of it right now. So tell me, myth, story, or memory? See you in the comments.